Libby.
Yeah.
Matthew Morrison.
Hi, I'm Emma.
What is your favorite memory from doing Anything Goes?
My favorite memory from doing Anything Goes is the DeLovely Award because I think it was a really good connection between the entire cast.
I liked tech days with like donuts because like you just like kind of mess around the whole time.
First memory from Anything Goes would be during the time when the 5 main leads were originally working with the pit. We all went out, and this is the first time we heard bows, and I genuinely just like bounced around the stage for a good 5 minutes.
I would say just doing the shows and actually getting ready before the shows is super fun in the dressing rooms.
What's something you've learned from our drama department?
I've learned to just how to be part of a team, and like even if you yourself are super busy with things that only pertain to you, you also have to extend yourself to be supportive of other people and their problems at the same time. Just finding that balance.
What's one word you would use to describe our drama department?
Fun.
One word, I'm not sure. Exciting.
One word I would use to describe the drama department? Chaos.
Underrated.
How does it feel? It's your senior year musical.
It's bittersweet. It's a lot of stress, so I'm excited for it to be done for now, but I'll be missing it.
Considering I only started acting last year and beforehand I didn't even plan on going to this school, I think I'd say it's probably going to be my favorite year of drama.
It's sad, but also it hasn't really hit me yet. But I'm sure that it will hit me in a few days.
Saturday, November 9th, Edward Little Music Association hosted a craft fair featuring over 100 vendors, raffles, a bake sale, food trucks, and student performances. This event brought many people into ELHS's halls to purchase homemade goods, from candles to holiday decorations to jewelry. Take a look at this performance from Edward Little's a cappella group From Out of Nowhere.
Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare Him room. And heaven and nature sing. And heaven and nature sing. And heaven and nature sing.
The money raised is used by our music department for transportation, events, sheet music, equipment, and more. Edward Little's beloved principal, Mr. Annear, has been promoted to Assistant Superintendent of the Auburn School Department. To congratulate him on this achievement, all staff members and students secretly gathered in the auditorium to wish him a successful future and say goodbye from our school building.
Overstated. Mr. Annear, we'll miss you here in the building. I know you can see you coming in the box. This is the superintendent, and we thank you. Congratulations.
Alright, so this will be the last piece. I'm going to do my best to get through this. Mr. Annear and I go way back. And for those of you that don't know, and I think some of you have been hearing, I have to try and fill these shoes. And this is going to be quite the endeavor, because Mr. Annear has always been the calming presence in this school. He has guided us through so much. He has been my mentor, a role model, a colleague, a friend, and a confidant. And he has led this pretty amazing admin team and staff to help all of you be the best that you can be. And that is what we are going to continue to do, because that's what the Red Eddy family does. We support one another. We look out for one another. We want what's best for everyone. We want a building that is safe, happy, healthy. We want to be good people. and that is because of Mr. Annear's leadership.
A little bit of history about Mr. Scott Annear. You may not know that he started his career in the Auburn school system as one of the highest paid positions that you can have, an ed tech. That's right. He started as an ed tech in one of the
This is Gustav Holst, the planets, the bringer of jollity.
No. This would not work. This would not.
You're good? Yep. What's up, everybody? My name is Nate Winter with the Jared Pelletier Memorial Foundation, and we're very proud to announce our very first annual fundraiser event, which will be in the form of a hockey tournament and free skate at Norway Savings Bank Arena. Insert flyer here. So Jared Pelletier was a graduate alumni of Edward Little High School, and he was a captain on the hockey team and maybe the soccer team as well too, but he tragically died of cancer at 29 years old last year, leaving behind his significant other, his family, and a 1-year-old daughter. And one of his childhood friends, Sean O'Connell, and myself, and Jared's mother, Carol Pelletier, decided to start a nonprofit organization to honor him and his legacy by uplifting Maine's athletic youth through the form of scholarships and awards for high-performing athletes, and summer camp enrollment and youth camp enrollment, and also equipment funds for low-income families that they can apply for. So what we're doing is we're having a regional alumni tournament to kick things off for this event, which will be between St. Dom's, Lewiston, Edward Little, and Leavitt, and possibly some more if we can gather enough teammates from other schools. And it's going to be all players that he played with, anywhere between 18 to, we have some 50-year-olds that are joining this league as well too, which is great. And it'll be co-ed and no checking, so we can make sure that the old cats don't get knocked on their butts. And in addition to this tournament, we're also going to be having a free skate for families as well too. Do we do the intercom dance?
That's right.
How many?
That's
good.
less of
All
it.
right.
And it was like this battery is dying too, so.
Do we have enough to do like 30 more seconds? Or
absolutely.
No? Okay, great. 30 more seconds. So, in addition to this wonderful In addition to this alumni hockey tournament, we're also going to be having a family free skate for 2 hours for friends and family of the community to come in and skate on the ice at Norway Savings Bank Arena, because they have 2 ice rinks. So we'll have the tournament on one side and the free skate on the other side. And we're collecting donations right now at GoFundMe.com/JPMemorial. And accepting business sponsorships as well too. So if you'd like more information, contact Mr. Latusha, or also Eddie's Echo something. What is it?
News, yeah.
Eddie's Echo News, right? All right, wonderful. Again, my name is Nate Winter with the JP Memorial Foundation. Thank you so much.
My one quick question for you is, what's your connection to him? How do you know him?
Yeah, so Jared was actually my neighbor. I moved to Auburn when I was in 7th grade. Jared was one street up from me, so he was basically in my backyard. And we'd walk to school together, we'd have classes together and do sports together and things like that. And he remained a good friend of mine throughout a good chunk of my life, about half my life. And because he was so special to me, we wanted to do something to continue his legacy, even though he died tragically at 29 years old. I really believe in building something that outlives yourself and your legacy. And so this is something that we wanted to do for him, to create that. And what better of a way for him than to uplift Maine's athletic youth?
How did Sean O'Connell get involved?
Well, actually, we had both separately thought about doing a hockey tournament to celebrate him, and we're like, let's see what else we can do in addition to this, and turning it into a nonprofit and making it a little bit more legitimate so we can accept big corporate donations and things like that, and maybe grant money and things like that. And also, this all started because within the first week of his passing, I wrote a song to honor him in dedication to his daughter, and I tried to think about what would be a beautiful visual to go along with this, and I thought a community event like a hockey tournament would be great. So what started as just writing a song and wanting a cool music video turned into making a nonprofit to honor our dear friend Jared Pelletier.
Can you share with me, and therefore I can share with the school, do you have a way we can see or hear this song?
Yes, so it's actually being premiered for the first time at the event. So you have to go there to listen to it.
Oh,
and then
sweet.
It's going to be released in conjunction with the memorial video, which is going to contain footage from the event and the tournament and free skate, as well as home movies and family and friends submitted photographs of Jared over the years. And it's going to be a beautiful montage video for his daughter, who's now about 2 years old. When she gets older, she'll have something to reflect on between both his nonprofit organization as well as the song too. So that song's called Legend, and it's going to be coming out, I believe, the last Friday of March. So we need a few months to cut the video and to submit it and do everything we're going to do and to get the right hype behind it. But I will be premiering the master of the song on December 22nd at Norway Savings Bank Arena.
Well, thank you, Nate, for joining us here. And even though it's not the reason you want to get together in this way, it sounds like such a positive community building connection to honor him and just to reconnect with people.
For sure, and what we all decided as a family and friend group to support Jared is that what else are we going to do with all this pain and tragedy? Like, we may as well try to turn it into something that can balance that pain and suffering in the form of uplifting our community in a positive way. So we're just trying to do that and put our energy into something productive and positive.
Absolutely. Well, thank you again for joining us.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Wait, we're trying to come closer.
No, we zoomed in good.
Who am I here with today? Adrian. Nice to meet you. So, can you talk a little bit about the Galaxy Party? There was just a lot of stuff people on screen that I didn't really understand. When we did go out, the magnifying thing was really just like zoomed in. Yeah, I don't really know how to explain it. You don't know? It was cool. So, what do you think? Is it hard to
understand that? So it's a lot of like numbers and stuff, but if you're just looking at it for fun, it's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool. That's cool. So, like, you think you're gonna do good on it? No? Why not?
I don't understand the numbers.
Oh,
So you had like an entire program where it was like a chart going up and down,
a bunch of stuff. All right, here's our first guest. Eddie's Echo News. We'll be back. We're back again at Eddie's Echo News, and we're here with
Mr. Eisman?
Nice to meet you, Mr. Eisman. So, can you tell us more about
Galaxy Party?
Well, I tell you what, it's part of a main space. If you can kind of pan over here for a second, if I can show you this. I know this is a little impromptu, but it's part of the Main Space 2030 initiative,
right,
for the state of Maine to get people ready to work in the space industry in Maine, to get people jobs, and to get people empowered to take action in their lives.
Right.
And it involved getting people over here, families and students and their families, to first of all break some bread together to eat. Eat together, do some activities. Some of the activities involve VR, like some 3D printing and some painting, some art stuff.
We'll cut that out.
Okay. So big shout out to Mrs. Wenzel, who really contributed greatly with her art expertise and sharing activity, guiding an activity there, as well as Mr. Pranado, who provided some materials for another fantastic activity as well. After these activities and sharing some food together, we went out and were graced by the presence of Philip Wrench, a former SpaceX employee who designed some of the control systems that are in these fantastic launches that have been happening with SpaceX. And he came to our school. He literally took his time and devoted it to coming to our school, and he brought a telescope with him, and we went outside. We were able to see Saturn. And one of its
pretty
moons.
fascinating, right?
It was hugely fascinating. I found myself, again, chills. I had chills down my spine because I was looking at Saturn. There wasn't a picture in front of me. It was just like me and Saturn. Of course, there's the telescope helping me see it.
Yes.
But it wasn't a video. It wasn't a picture.
Yeah.
And the same thing with Jupiter. I saw Jupiter as well as 2 moons of Jupiter.
Yeah.
So
Can you describe what Jupiter and Saturn look like on the telescope?
It looked like the pictures like I was expecting, but it was like it said it was real, and it was like there.
There, exactly.
And Saturn looked a little bit smaller than Jupiter. It did when looking through the telescope, but you can see their colors. You can see kind of like the different colors in the rings. You could see the different colors on the planet.
Could you see the moons?
Could see the moons as well, not as clearly as seeing the actual planets themselves.
Right.
But it was just a fantastic opportunity that we wouldn't have had if it weren't for, first of all, the parents and the students who participated.
Yeah.
So this was the first of its kind. We hope to have more. We hope to have more momentum built in this area, so that we have people able to celebrate the togetherness, and then just nature.
Nature, right.
Nature of science. But we also have curriculum that it ties into. So that's kind of my take.
One last question. Did you see Earth too?
I looked around and I saw Earth, and I saw, and there was.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
That is good. I tell you what, I appreciate this opportunity to share this with you and your Newscast crew.
Thank you. Yep. All right, that'll be it. Wait, sorry. You can still be in the shot.
Okay, still be in the shot.
Cut it out.
All right.
Wait, what should I say, bro? I don't even know.
This is Abram from Edward Little Echo News. I'm here with Osmond. Thank the interview you.
Yeah.
This is a wrap.
All right. Wait, what?
I'm Abram.
I'm Abraham. All right, yeah, I got you. All right. I'm Abraham from Restart. I'm Abraham from Eddie's Echo News, and I'm here with Eisman, Mr. Eisman. I'm not good with interviews. All right. I'm Abraham from Eddie's Echo News, and I'm here with Mr. Eisman. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll be back later.
Hi. So, can you just explain the projects, about just what they are, what they mean?
Yes. So I just brought a bunch of watercolors, and this is oil pastel, white, black oil pastel, and then a couple other colors, where we just thought about space, looked at a couple of pictures from outer space, and then from pictures from, what we thought, we just threw in the colors. Starting with the oil pastels and then the watercolor and just letting it go kind of in that amorphous way that
Trying
space does.
to, let space be different,
Yes.
space be space.
Yes. We tried to brighten it up. We had some silver and some other shiny things that would just remind us of the evening stars. And so we did this activity with whoever kids wanted to do it. And then we went out to the telescopes. So this was like first impression maybe, and then after that we went out to see the real.
So what happened? How was it? Outside. What was the experience of the entire night?
It was crazy. It was ridiculous. So the telescope, and it was like huge. The telescope, you looking at this little tiny, like you felt like you were looking at a microscope. And I saw Saturn, but it looked like, because I'm looking down, and the telescope was this way, and I felt like it was right there on my thumb. Like it was like, Saturn was like right there, because it was so clear, and it just, like so close. It was bizarre.
It's kind of insane the technology we have nowadays, just to be able to see a planet so far away, just so clearly.
Yeah.
Like
And
it's
then-
right in front of you.
Yes, yes. And then Jupiter you could see, with your naked eye, you could just see it. But then he dialed it in, like he knows whatever the path is and did the math to know where it was going to be in the next, minute or whatever. And he brought that up, again, super clear. So you can see it in a distance as it looked like a bright star. And then when you look down, I could see Jupiter, I could see the weather patterns going across Jupiter, and I could see the moons, several of the moons of Jupiter. And it was just real. It was weird.
How much time do you have left? Hold on. All right, we're good. Do we have any more?
What's your favorite Aroma Joe's drink?
Oh man,
That's a
I like
good one.
anything fruity. Anything fruity.
Have you had the
I'll try all the
rushes?
colors.
If you had to pick one to
Yeah, you have
for
to
the
pick
rest
one.
of your life, to have for the rest of your life, what would you pick? One drink.
Isn't there one that's like blue Hawaiian that's like
Yes.
that one?
That one's so good.
That's mine. Yep.
All right, do you have anything else to say?
No, except if Mr. Eisman does anything again, it is very cool. So definitely do it. Keep your ears open.
All right, thank you.
Hello, my name is Lily, reporting for the Eddie's Echo News. As you may or may not know, the gym floor needs to be replaced due to water damage from last year to a water pipe bursting. Here is an interview with Miss Hefty discussing the matter. Expect the repairs in the gym to be.
That's a really tough question. As you can see, the entire gym has been wrecked, but it's an insurance claim, so I really have no idea what this gym looks like or what it went for. I just know it's a lot of work, as you can hear behind you. I mean, they tore it up to the cement to put it back in, so I can't even guess.
Do you know what happened?
In June, there was a microburst that went through this side of town, and up above on the roof there was a pipe that actually physically was blown off, and water came down very quickly and filled the gym.
Do you have any suspicions that it may happen again?
I hope not. I cannot guarantee that will not happen. I mean, who expects a microburst to blow through and to basically have enough wind to pull something off the roof?
Do we know how long these repairs should take?
Technically, I mean, you've seen how fast it's gone. We're hoping somewhere around Christmas break after it might be completed.
Was there anything else affected besides the gym?
No, not really. Fortunately, the actual athletic equipment room, the PE equipment room, the locker rooms, and Mr. Twitchell and Mrs. Clark's office, nothing else was affected.
Thank you for watching with us today. We look forward to many spectacular events in the gym once it is repaired. Have a great day.